Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you how to do messy, beachy curls, so let's jump right into it. So step one, I'm going to use a little bit of dry shampoo. I'm using this brand Batiste, and this is really my top and favorite dry shampoo that I've tried. I'm just putting a little bit in my hair to soak up a little bit of the excess oil that I have, and it also just helps give your hair a little bit of a better texture to work with. And then I'm going to start sectioning my hair off, so I'm going to section this top part off, and then I'm going to section another section below that, just above my ears, and then tying that off as well. So then we have this bottom section to work with, and I'm going to use this Moroccan oil heat protectant. Just spray that on my hair, and then comb and kind of work that through my hair with my fingers. And then I'm going to be taking my flat iron. This is about a 1-inch Babyliss flat iron. It has titanium plates. I've been using this forever, and it just still works great. So we're going to be curling our hair with a flat iron. Now you can use a regular curling iron, but I want to show you the main trick to kind of getting these beachy curls. So you're going to curl your hair, and then I kind of twist and wrap it around my finger, and then you flat iron the ends. So that really just gives it that undone, textured, messy kind of look. And then I'm alternating directions with each curl. So that first curl went away from my face, and then this next curl is going to go towards my face, and then again kind of wrap it around my finger, and then I flat iron the ends. So if you wanted to use a regular curling iron to do this, you could do it. Just leave the ends out, and then maybe even just go in with a flat iron and flat iron those ends to give it that messy, undone look. So I'm just going to keep repeating this throughout my hair. And again, first section goes away from my face, and the next section goes towards my face. And then when I take the next section down, again, I keep alternating. So you just curl and then flat iron those ends. All right, so I'm taking the next section down. With my hair being short, I'm never too worried about right underneath the hair because, you know, it's really short and there's only so much you can do sometimes. So this next section, I'm going to take about 1 inch wide section and just keep repeating the process. Curl that hair, clamp down. And if you're using a flat iron, it can definitely be tricky to get the technique down, but it makes curling your hair so fast. It makes really cute, messy curls, and it's worth putting in the patience and the practice to figure out the right technique that works for you. So you can see with each section and with each curl, I kind of am holding my hand and my wrist in a different position, so that's really the key. So some sections I have to take my hand up and curl the hair, and then other sections I take my hand down and curl the hair. So just figure out what works best for you and give it a shot and let me know what technique works better for you. Now I like my hair pretty curled, so I take about 1-inch wide sections. If you want a looser, messier, more tousled look, you can take even bigger sections, and it's just going to make the curls a lot softer. So feel free to do that. So I'm just rubbing out the dry shampoo that was in my hair, just kind of combing it through my hair just to soak up that oil, and then again just repeating that process, curling those pieces and flat ironing the ends, and making sure to alternate each direction with each curl. And alternating the direction really helps give it that messy, undefined look that you're really kind of going for with these messy, beachy curls, just these undone curls that are super popular right now. All right, then once you're done curling, I'm taking my fingers and I'm just finger combing through my hair to just mess up the curls. You don't want to leave them as they are. You want to give fluff and texture to this hair. That's what makes it and really gives it that undone look as well. And then I'm going through with this Windblown Hairspray by Redken, and it is a dry finishing spray. So it does not have barely any hold to it. The key to this is just to give your hair texture, and that's really what's going to give it that separation and that beachy look to it. So I highly, highly recommend getting a dry finish or just a texturizing spray to spray in. It really makes the hairstyle. And then I'm just going in with Forceful number 23 by Redken just to lock this hairstyle in place. And this is just a regular hairspray that has a good hold to it, and I just like to lock in and make sure that the hairstyle isn't going to go anywhere. So that is the finished look. Super easy, super fun, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on that bell notification so you get alerted with all of my videos that I upload, and don't forget to check out my latest videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!